Stations not found. The Stations not found alert is created when the controller is not detecting all of the user-defined max active stations. Or to say that a different way, the controller hardware is showing a different number of stations than the controller software is looking for. And this is a very common alert in the original controller programming. If you've just installed your WeatherTrack and you have a Stations not found alert, that means you haven't gone in and set your max active stations. Right out of the box, the setting for max active stations will be programmed to the maximum number of stations that your controller can handle. It will need to be turned down to the number of stations you're actually using. Much less common reasons for a Stations not found alert is hardware trouble. If somebody has removed a station key or a controller board has been damaged and the controller is no longer seeing a set of stations, that can also cause a Stations not found alert. If your Stations not found alert is caused by a programming issue, set your max active stations. This is found on the setup menu of any of our controllers and can also be set online at weathertrack.net on the program page. Again, this value should be programmed with the number of station wires that are plugged into your ValveWire terminal board. When troubleshooting a Stations not found alert, if it was a programming issue, once you've properly set the max active stations, the alert should go away. But if it's not a programming issue, I recommend unplugging and replugging all of your station keys to make sure they're all seated correctly, and checking all of your terminal board connections and ribbon cable connections on your terminal boards to make sure that everything is tight. If you're sure all of these connections are tight and you're still getting the Stations not found alert, I recommend calling customer service to talk about next steps in troubleshooting.